so much to talk about. So let's get into it. Let's dive into it, really, folks. Let's just take a deep dive. So yesterday, here, want some more cookie? I don't have more cookies. This is all I have. Yeah, she found me already. Yeah, you miss me too, right? Yes. And I miss this coffee. So yesterday at the airport, I recorded a video about how to shield yourself energetically. And I explained about the golden sphere and how I was, the moment I entered the airport, I felt like this anxiety creeping in. I didn't realize it at first. It's just, heart pounding, like throb. So, live on screen, live on camera, I did this exercise I used to do. Let me try a little bit like this. Well, it's not it's the same. Whatever. So I did this exercise of, putting up an energetic shield. Is what I call the golden sphere. It is. I have to add this. The golden sphere. It is something you can do like this. When you realize what you're doing, actually. But there's also like a step-by-step method. No, this is not gonna be an instruction video. Let me just say there's a step-by-step method which helps you, which helped me to evolve this, to make it like really solid, like I completely could feel this field being created step by step. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that because, yeah, those who've been following this channel, they know like, he just got home and he looks a bit tired, and he is, because last night when I arrived here in Denpasar, I felt like very, not tired at all. Not like the usual tired. And it was amazing. And then I realized, sitting in the taxi, the cab, the grab back home, I noticed something is definitely shifted. Wow, such a messy video already. I'll just continue. This is Daily Life Report, Season 2, just showing up. There's some juicy stuff, and maybe I will unpack it later in the reality check series, like bit by bit. So I got home. I'm not gonna talk say like chronologically. No, I got home, called a friend, called my mom. The friend called me back. Um, and I was explaining to her, like I noticed that pretty much immediately after I had set this golden sphere energy shield and entered the airport again. It took some time for, yeah, I guess for the system, for the shield to be activated. It took a little time. Not sure why, but and as soon as I entered the airport, I just got the answer because I did not something inside of something or someone didn't believe it straight away. Yeah, and now I know why, because we used to do this practice and you had to sit and concentrate and ground first and now do all these steps. But the result of just having the intention of setting the shield and doing it live on camera, it got activated immediately, but something was holding back, not really believing it. But it definitely got activated. So as soon as I entered the airport again, I was more relaxed. I was looking for a place where I could sit and do my thing on my computer. So I walked up to some help desk somewhere. I asked the girl. The guy replied. He said, "Yeah, one floor up. I think I was on the third level. The arrivals." He said, "One floor up. There's a Burger King. You can sit there. Maybe you have to order something." But yeah, I already had a drink, so I just moved there. I looked. I said, "Okay, here's a place. I can sit here." It was not very comfortable. But yeah, I could do my thing. And then, the airport Wi-Fi is slow as it's like off and on and on and on. So no, I wasn't gonna do my work there. I wasn't gonna do my work there, so uh, I just I just filled in the form I need. There's a form you need, like a customs declaration before you enter Indonesia, and you can fill in this form online. It says you need a visa, but at some point, if you fill in the form, it asks you, do you already have a visa? No, I don't have a visa. You can continue, and this will be activated as soon as you have the visa. It like just happens in the. I think I'm gonna re-record this video, or maybe just keep it messy as always. Who gives a freak? So, the guy was very friendly. I noticed like a shift. My energy had shifted. I was no longer annoyed by all the people bumping into me, stepping into my private space. And then I was talking with my friend, on the phone when I was back home, and suddenly I realized, ah, normally I would be traveling with my friend and I would be like completely focused on her. She had to be okay. So my focus was on her, and then, yeah, you could call it to be disassociated. Like, I'm not present here. No, I'm totally focused on her. And yeah, then energy leaks and energy entering me. Like, mm, if you imagine our energy system being like fluid, and you have a bucket of water, and in this bucket of water you throw in other fluids, and immediately they start to like mix. So this is how our energy system works. If we don't set clear energetic boundaries, we will be like mixing energies all the time. I explained, like someone taking a jab. They have these frequencies, uh, and without them knowing, they radiate these frequencies. They send out these frequencies. So you have, like, for example, you are very pure water, and then someone drops like a tiny drop of cyanide, and of course the whole bucket will not suddenly become toxic. You cannot drink it anymore, because then, yeah, you would die. But yeah, your water is stained, your water is polluted, your pureness, you're not as pure as before. So me being focused on my friend, my girlfriend, energy leaking, um, energy from outside invading my system. It's just a way of expressing it. Mixing. It's another. I'll continue. Who cares? So energy mixing, um, and then after such a flight, travel, day, I would feel exhausted. I would. I would. It would take me like 3, 4 days sometimes to recuperate. Both guys are here. Someone else? All right. I'm sorry, guys. It's just the way it is. Life is messy sometimes. Yeah, maybe this is a good example. I was in Malaysia for 3 days, and I, I mean, physically, I am in Akamana again, in Indonesia, Bali, Ubud, Kutuh, but I'm not fully present, and that's why I get like distracted very easily. diluted. Yeah, I want to wrap this video up just by sharing the insight. So because I was completely focused on my girlfriend all the time, I was leaking energy, and I was also uh, being I'm also mixing with all sorts of energy, and then afterwards I was like exhausted. Took me a couple of days, and yesterday, because I was traveling alone, I could focus on me. Sitting outside the airport, noticing how anxiety creeped in, noticing how my heart was pounding, noticing, okay, let's put up a shield. I put up the shield. I went inside again, and the whole thing shifted. People no longer were bumping into me. People were even evading me, like moving around me. Or I could clearly sense when I was too close to someone, or someone was close to me. I, 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 I took a step back. I could feel like, okay, no, this is when this is. I don't want to be there. I want to don't want to mix or. Holy crap! It's a very good example of when you're not focused. Right now, same. Uh, or another expression is when you're not fully present. So this is Lightbringer Jeroen, not being fully present. He's all over the place. And I'm fine with it. And I hope you are too. I pretty much count on it, guys. Please forgive me. Because I don't edit my videos. Well, sometimes. I rarely edit my videos. This is raw, live. Live with a V, live with an F. So I got home. I feel good. Okay, of course. It was a long day again. Slept okay the night before I slept okay. I tried to follow my flow as much as possible. Did the energy shield. Lots of things shifted. Took my time. Filled in the form. And yeah, well, I had a little small conversation while waiting to be board to board the airplane, and yeah, we're just a young couple from Ubud. Should I ask, can you give me a ride? Met a couple from Turkey at Starbucks. They also told me we're going to Ubud. I sort of hinted at it. Can you give me a ride? But didn't ask. Straightforward. They didn't offer. So finally got a cab. Got home, called my friend. And I think I was on my phone, landing. slowly. Till 4 a.m. Woke up at 8, my usual time. Okay, let's get some coffee. Let's record a video. Very messy video. To be continued. Let me know in the comments, please, if you get the insight. And don't just say, yes, I got it. Please post feedback. Like, explain to me what I shared with you, the insight. Because I do feel it is such a beautiful insight. I will share it next time when I'm fully present again. To be continued.